What's up everyone, welcome to Chill and Trade TV. In this video we'll be catching up on the previous analysis, just having basically checking out how the market moved and what trading opportunities we can look out for if there are any. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. And if you don't know the pairs that we're looking at, just go back to the previous video so that you are up to date and you know how we go about doing our things here. So let's take a look at Gbpjpy. Remember what I said in the last video, in the previous video? Wait for a breakout and then you enter. And I hope you guys caught this move. I hope you guys caught this move. And remember, just go back to the previous video so that you have a clue of how how we came about analyzing this move and knowing how we're gonna enter it. So let's move on now. The market seems to have formed a bigger correction here. Let's just identify it. This is also one of my continuation patterns. So still looking for the same direction, still looking for buys. And let me just zoom out a bit. Okay, we can also see that price went back to the previous role reversal zone. This is resistance. This is resistance turned support, so that's why I call it role reversal. And we are still looking for those bearish moves all the way until the upside. So this is what you can look out for on Gbpjpy for next week. Now let's move on to the next pair, which is Audcad. Audcad. Let me just zoom a bit. Okay, with Audcad we are still looking for sells because of what's currently playing out here is just a bigger correction and the nature of the market. We have this bearish move, bearish impulse. Now the market is currently not in the correction, so we can expect another bearish impulse to the downside. However, as I was also looking deep at this pair, let me just get rid of this so that I can show you what I also saw, like another probability. Just because of this, let me just get rid of this as well. Although it's a correction, but because of this impulsive move that currently played out here, let me just go to the H4 time frame so that I can explain this much further. H4 time frame. Because of that bearish move, I also noticed that there is a slight structure here, descending pattern here. Oh, let me just connect this high, that high. Okay, perfect. because of this bearish move that's currently playing out there. We can also, this is just the second probability, anticipate price to go all the way until this high to give us those first touch, second touch, third touch, and then look for the sells at this third touch. Look for the sells. Look for the sells. Look for the sells. So let me just show you, should this bullish move play out, how are we going to enter this market? How are we going to enter this market? Let me just do this. Should this bullish move continue to the upside, so we don't want to miss it as well. Okay, let me just move this right there. All we're going to look out for is continuation patterns. These continuation patterns. Enter at the breakout and wait for another one. Enter at the breakout until the highs. Until these highs. So that's it for Audcad. Just keep an eye out for those two probabilities. Remember, the first one is a sell continuation, and the second one is this bullish impulsive move, bullish wave, well, to the upside. So now let's go to Euro USD. So like I said, remember in Euro USD, I was looking for this pattern to complete and then hopefully give me sells to the downside. This pattern to complete and hopefully give me sells to the downside. However, I also spotted another probability that, wait, this pattern might be giving us an ascending type pattern, which is also a reversal pattern. So I'm just gonna join that high, this first high, with this second high, just like that. So this is pretty simple as well. Just gonna look for those short-term buys all the way until these highs, and once price gets to these highs, we'll look for those sells. And as well, this is gonna be the first touch, second touch, then finally our third touch, and then boom, those sells to the downside. So I'll be looking to catch these short-term buys should this setup play out, and the same way I'm gonna enter Audcad is the same way I'll be entering Euro USD for this short-term buy. And just to recap on that, the strong impulsive move, then these corrective patterns. Enter the breakout. It's not a clear one, but you get the idea. Breakout until the high. 1, 2, 3, and then sell. So that's it for chill and trade this coming week's analysis. These are the setups that I'm looking forward to, anticipating on happening. I'm just going to be patient and wait for the market to play out my setups. Until the next video, ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a profitable trading week. From Chill and Trade, peace out.